What is up, winning team? Hello, welcome. We have just finished this here book, Beyond the Veil, Exploring the Bubble Theory and the Fourth Dimension by Jamil Chamberlain. I just want to say, first of all, special shout outs and thank you to the author special shout outs to my friend, most importantly, because she's the one who told me about this book. And she was like, "You're into science. My husband wrote a book. You might want to read his book." And then she sent me the link to the book. And I looked at the link and I was like, wait a minute. I definitely want to read this book. Then I bought the book. Then I looked at the book and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. So shout out to my girl. She's the one who recommended this. And so she's the one we have to thank, really, for this whole series. And today, funnily enough, going on swiftly, we've now finished the entirety of the book. And as I said, guys, listen, if you want to hear, in the description box, before I get into what I'm about to say next, in the description box, you'll find a link to purchase the book for yourself if you like. It's on Amazon. You will also find a link to this playlist with all the chapters. There was also an intro video. This is the outro video. This is the in conclusion video, right? Where we round it up and I talk about what we're going to do next, okay? Because we've just started. This is just the beginning. This is just the amuse-bouche, the appetiz, I don't want to say that. What am I trying to say here, guys? Forget what I'm trying to say, okay? My brain feels fried. This has no reason to feel fried. Actually, it does. Never mind. But anyway, point being, this is just the start, okay? This is just the beginning. There's so much more to come, so buckle up. But yes, that link for that and all of the other things in the description, as well as a deeper dive, which may actually be the next place we go into some of the more nitty-gritties of the theory itself, because I definitely need to get myself into some equations, okay? I'm an equations girly. I'm a scientist, so I'm a chemist. Chemist for me, with chemistry, the reason I love chemistry, maths, and physics, especially chemistry, equations. I just want to see an equation. Don't send me a paragraph. Don't try and explain to me in 100 words. Just give me the equation and I'll understand what I need to understand. You know what I'm saying? So I love equations. Let's get into it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the author. We're going to read that section of the book. Just to hear more about him from his own words. So, Jamil Chamberlain. Jamil Chamberlain is an independent researcher and theorist passionate about exploring the frontiers of physics and cosmology. With a background in theoretical physics, Jamil has dedicated his time to understanding, I didn't know that was his background, was theoretical physics in particular, to understanding the complex interplay between dimensions, energy fields, and the fundamental forces that govern the universe. Inspired by the works of renowned physicists and driven by a desire to unify disparate aspects of modern physics, Jamil developed the bubble theory, a novel framework that introduces higher dimensional interactions to explain some of the universe's most elusive phenomena. His work bridges the gap between cutting-edge scientific research and accessible, engaging storytelling, making complex theories understandable to both scientific communities and the general public. Sorry, I just thought about something that I'm not yet going to mention. Beyond his theoretical pursuits, Jamil is an avid reader and communicator committed to fostering curiosity and inspiring the next generation of scientists. He believes that imagination and creativity are essential components of scientific discovery and strives to make wonders of the universe accessible to all. Isn't it interesting to you guys? I've said this before and this is an important key factor. Most great scientists are creatives. Most great scientists are creatives. Most great scientists have elements in their life of ways that they either engage with life and or nature creatively, which helps to foster also even the science, but to bridge the gap. Because when you're too much in just one thing, you need to be able to imagine and to be imaginative to be a good scientist anyway. Hence, like we were talking about the tentative nature of the hypothesis in the previous of hypotheses as a concept in the previous chapter or the last chapter. You have to be able to imagine and explore beyond just the framework and the, I want to call them the bars of knowledge or empirical data or understanding. So we have to go outside the box is what I'm trying to say here. Where is English for? You see what I'm saying? I can't. Anyway. When he's not delving into mysteries of high dimensions, Jamil enjoys stargazing, reading science fiction, and engaging in philosophical discussions about the nature of reality and existence. We love stargazing is something I also enjoy doing. I was actually doing that yesterday or the day before because it was a perfect time in the middle of the night and I could see all the stars and it's so beautiful. Also, here's another fun fact. Do you know that I've seen 2 shooting stars in my entire lifetime? First of all, are they a real thing? Second of all, I know that's statistically unlikely that I would see one anyway, but I promise you that I've seen 2. in my existence, in my 27 years of living. Creating this book has been a journey filled with curiosity, dedication. This is acknowledgement, sorry. Creating this book has been a journey filled with curiosity, dedication, and the relentless pursuit of understanding. I'm profoundly grateful to everyone who has supported and inspired me along the way, to the scientific community, your relentless pursuit of knowledge, innovative theories, and unwavering dedication to uncovering the universe's secrets have been a constant source of inspiration. The works of pioneers like Albert Einstein, Brian Greene, and Mikio Kaku have profoundly influenced my thinking and shaped the development of the bubble theory. To educators and mentors, I extend my deepest gratitude to my educators and mentors who nurtured my curiosity and instilled in me a passion for science. Your encouragement and guidance have been the foundation upon which this theory was built. You taught me to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and strive for excellence in every endeavor. Shout out to the educators, because even for me, doing my undergraduate, you guys know my educators when I went to university, particularly my project supervisor, physical chemist, Dr. Jonathan Tandy. That's my guy. And if it wasn't for my other lecturer, Dr. Daniel Sykes, who's an inorganic chemistry lecturer, I would have never discovered Keanu Reeves, because he was always like, you need to watch John Wick. I was like, bro, what are we talking about? I'm trying to do I'm in the lab and he's telling me, you need to watch John Wick. Little did I know that this is what I'm saying. They are meant to be trusted, those men. Anyway, those mostly men from my lectures, but just to say, but yeah. So shout out to the educators. Amen to that. To the creative minds, to the artists, writers, and creative thinkers whose work have bridged the gap between complex scientific concepts and accessible storytelling, thank you. Your ability to visualize and communicate abstract ideas has inspired the analogies and narratives that make the bubble theory accessible to a broader audience. To my family and friends, your unwavering support and understanding have been my anchor throughout this journey. Your patience, encouragement, and belief in my work have provided the strength needed to navigate the challenges and triumphs of developing this theory. To the readers, finally to you, the reader, thank you for embarking on this journey with me. Your curiosity and willingness to explore the unknown are what makes this endeavor meaningful. May the bubble theory ignite your imagination, deepen your understanding, and inspire you to continue seeking the wonders of the universe. Isn't that lovely? And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of the book. Who could believe it? Who would have thought? So yeah, he spoke for himself there, really. And again, I think this is fascinating. I think this is going to be an interesting journey for us all to continue on. And as I said, if you want to get this book he's designed it for a beginner's journey, he says, into, these concepts. But we're going to go even deeper with all of this, because I feel like there's just so much to consider. And now, honestly, ever since reading this and just also doing more of my own independent research again this year, which has been a while since I've done a proper scientific deep dive into anything new, I have so many things to say and so many things to cover. So like some of the things that I'm thinking about, there's just so many questions I have, about these different bubbles in the different universes. Like, what is the purpose of all the different universes, and what is the purpose of our universe, and what's actually going on in these other universes, and how does that actually relate to ours, and how does that relate to the fourth dimension? Does it just stop at the fourth dimension? There's a lot of questions that need answering, and I intend on, as I always start by giving them to God first of all, and he always somehow brings me the answers just onto my lap. Like I said, I was just minding my business, knowing that eventually, when it felt right, I was going to delve into the fourth dimension. And I know that sounds crazy to people, but this is what I'm saying. I just knew that I felt that when it's right, when the right time comes, I'm just somehow going to get clicked into this whole thing. It was a while, but before you knew it, I made a friend. She offhandedly mentions, in the midst of us talking about a whole bunch of different things anyway, she was like, yeah, by the way, also, I know you're a scientist. My husband has written this book, and bam, here we are. And we're delving deep into the dimensions of the universe, and I'm having a good time, because there's actually so much that I'm like, it's actually really doing a lot of explaining of a lot of things I questioned myself as a scientist, and giving me more of a direction. So if you guys are enjoying this, if you guys have enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what questions you have to ask the author. I'm going to be asking him plenty of questions about a lot of different particular concepts and thoughts along the way that I kind of want to regroup back. So we'll probably do a lot of like going back to a particular idea and addressing that, and then bringing it back into where it was in the book, and then bringing it to where it brings us to now. So yeah, just buckle up, basically. Buckle up and get ready. Because if life's a game, let's play to win. Thank you guys so much for being on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, everything's linked to the description, including the book. We will still be going probably back and forth through it throughout. So, and also, you know, engaging with so much other things. So yeah, let me know whatever you guys want to hear. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let's continue this fun journey together, because if life's a game, let's play to win. God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. I'll see you in my next one.